At the Union Buildings in Pretoria is Xoli Mngambi for us this afternoon. Xoli, this is getting sadder by the day. Government is still relying on information from Nigeria, but it's slow in coming in.
Indeed, Bhavna, I can tell you at this hour that we understand ministers, the interministerial task team set up by President Jacob Zuma, has been meeting, we understand, in the past few hours. But we're not certain yet whether or not the media will be briefed. But certainly government says that it maintains the communication lines with affected families, and they continue to give those families information as and when it is received from Nigeria.
Xoli, before we talk about the attention the families are receiving, those figures are still expected to change. Talk to me about the anxious families that you spent time with yesterday at OR Tambo International.
Well, Bhavna, those families, especially the people who are waiting at OR Tambo, hoping that any of their loved ones would walk through those gates as those flights landed yesterday and today. It's just a desperate situation, Bhavna. It's horrendous what has happened. I think especially now with reports coming in suggesting that as many as 84 South Africans lost their lives in that particular tragedy. I think more anxiety is growing now. Even those that are the survivors that came in, especially the ones that came in this morning, they obviously were met by the social workers that have been deployed at OR Tambo International, and some of them, we understand, we were told by officials there that they actually are unable to exactly express what happened there. They still shell-shocked, according to officials, and so it just continues to be a horrendous scene. And these families, if anything, I think, Bhavna, they likely to also, get even more shocked when they see the state of their loved ones, because we understand that it'll be difficult, or the process of identifying these people that have died in Nigeria, it'll be difficult to positively identify them because of the nature and extent of the injuries.
Xoli, you mentioned that those coming in, those who survived this tragedy, are getting support from people counselling, rather. What other kind of support is the ministerial task team and these experts expected to give families?
Well, Bhavna, we understand that government, in fact, the government has confirmed that they have a team that has already arrived in Nigeria. I think it arrived on Thursday or possibly even Wednesday night. And that particular team there is conducting assessments. They will be the ones that advise government officials here as to how many are going to be brought up to South Africa, those, of course, who are injured and possibly be taken to hospitals around here, and, of course, the process of repatriating the remains of those that have unfortunately died. And so we understand that this is just the kind of assistance that government is giving, but government has gone further to say encouraging families to give whatever information they can to government so that government can extend whatever possible help it possibly can give at this stage.
Sad days for our country. Thanks for the update. Xoli Mngambi there at the Union Buildings in Pretoria.